I'm doing it for my daughter.
If we have a sleepover and the next morning you throw around accusations of me bursting stinky air out of my bottom while I'm sleeping, them's farting words. We're gonna talk about the news here. 2027 NASA plans on returning to the moon. Who's the director gonna be?
Since 1970, they kept saying they're going back, they're going back, they're going back. And they just keep kicking the can down the road. There was a fire, there was a budget cut. Oh, we're going to Mars, we're going to the moon.
Dave, can you cut them some slack, man?
Yeah.
They're finally going back, 2027.
You know, I was driving up here today, and I was on a TikTok live, and we had a globehead on there. And he's like, what are you guys going to do in 2 years when Artemis goes to the moon? And I'm like, really? You haven't seen how many times? They just keep doing this, and they just like, it's coming, just 2 more years, just 2 more years.
Hell yeah.
So stupid.
That's fucking awesome. NASA's Artemis program aims to return humans to the moon, landing the first woman. Oh, it gets better and better. It's like Christmas. And man at the South Pole, where water ice, it's in 2 sets of quotes, has been found. Yeah. When they found water, they got Mickey D's up there with Artemis 3 targeting a crewed lunar landing. The program is part of a larger plan to establish a sustainable lunar presence and prepare for future missions to Mars. It's an exciting time to be a dumbass.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on, if you believe in that.
There's a lot of fun stuff going on for dumbasses these days.
NASA gets about $80 million a day, allegedly.
Holy fucking
That's
shit.
how much they take from us. I don't know if NASA actually gets that. Going into black budgets, probably.
Damn. These guys are some grifters, man.
When Pluto, they came out and they say Pluto's not a planet anymore. Then 8 months down the line, like Pluto's a planet. I'm saying none of you guys are telling me nothing about anything anymore. It's like listening to a meteorologist about nothing.
Yeah.
Are we rolling video, Chris?
It really is that. Like
there's another bottle in a box next to the trash can in the vestibule.
There's the
Vestibule.
That's so stupid. But there are more space things. But I mean, I remember being a kid. This was years ago. You fast forward years down the line, it's the same old shit, just with higher resolution pictures. How'd you get those pictures? We just did.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
How'd you get the bottom of Saturn? We just did. What?
Yeah,
I can't even get an appointment at a doctor. How'd you get the rings of Saturn?
You can't. We got it.
That's not for you.
What kind of camera did you shoot it on? A big one.
The one that's being discontinued, and then the upgrade. Remember the Canon, like the whatever 100,000D or whatever the fuck, the thing that was seeing some artifacts in the moon like that.
Yeah.
Canon discontinued it, and then the upgrade of it, they're working with NASA.
Oh.
To make the lens. The camera was too good, they discontinued it, and they got NASA on.
They're crafting lenses all day.
Imagine that.
They're lens crafters.
I need lens crafters right now. This camera's too good. Nah. They were seeing weird shit. Like, I mean, I don't know. I guess you can doctor any footage, but there were like waves on the moon, like weird things that indicate maybe it's sort of a projection or an LCD, like a screen or something. I mean, this is just conspiracy stuff, but it's damned interesting. Next thing you know, they discontinue the lenses. NASA's working on the other one.
We're gonna let NASA,
because you've seen it with a Samsung phone or an Apple phone. If you point up to the moon and you zoom in, you try to get high resolution photo, it blurs out, and then AI replaces it with an image that's already baked into the system.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I thought AI would bake you in some child that you're watching.
Well, sooner or later.
Like, why are you watching child porn? I was just looking at the moon. They're like, no.
You're going
to jail.
So you can imagine that'll be implemented in the new camera.
Wow.
Whoa.
Isn't that nice? You can't even get they won't even let you get a fucking picture of the moon. These animals, pigs, man. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Won't even let you get So do you believe what they say? They won't even let you look at the moon.
I do.
I actually believe there's hope because there'll be like this planet that's all made of diamond, and then we'll all have diamonds. Oh my God.
I want diamonds.
Yeah.
I like how the diagram says there's moon and then there's not moon data.
not moon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not moon.
That's a,
What the hell are you looking at not moon for?
You see this little flow chart? They got an optimizer. You see, that's nice of them. Isn't that nice? I remember I've been writing Canon and Samsung and all these guys letters. I say, when am I going to get a fucking optimizer? Because it's so hard for me to get a picture of the moon that's clear. And they finally answered it.
That'd be so funny, man. We should fly to the not moon.
Samson caught faking Zoom pictures of the moon. We fly to the not moon. They're caught faking things. It's unbelievable to me.
That's really fucking funny.
You got to get one of those cannons.
Wow. Oh, look at that's awesome.
Yep. That's the best we can get. They can see you in the bathroom
Charles,
from 20 miles away.
Look. Wait for it. It's going to do moon mode.
There it is. There you go, buddy.
They went Moon Man mode on this thing. Yo.
Neil Armstrong comes out and punches you in the face. No, Buzz Aldrin. Buzz Aldrin turns you around, jacks you up.
The big shiner from an 80-year-old man. He's marrying like a 20-year-old.
But do you know about the Georgia Guidestones?
Mm-hmm.
So the Georgia Guidestones, besides having the 10 Commandments on them, for the New World, it was an astronomical clock and calendar, and there's a little hole that you look through, and there is Polaris in this tiny little straw hole, and it's right there. It's so far away, it doesn't matter that the Earth is moving 4.4 billion miles a year, never to return to where it was before. It's so far away, there's no parallax. Cool story, bro. They also tell us that the Earth wobbles. We have the precession of the equinox, so every 76 years, the axis of the Earth moves 1 degree. 1 degree in the sky is 2 to 3 full moon widths. Well, the Georgia Guidestones were built in 1981. There's the little hole. In 1981, and they were up for over 40 years. Polaris should be more than 1 moon width out of that hole, which is way out of the hole, but it wasn't. It was right there in the middle of the hole. So check this out.
Something about peeking through a little hole.
Yeah. Well,
that's very Illuminati.
So we made a video on how this actually proves that we're not wobbling. It went viral. A couple weeks later, terrorists blew up the Georgia Guidestones. 3 hours later, bulldozers were there, took the whole thing down, stole the time capsule, and there was never an investigation.
A unique Georgia attraction that stood for nearly 4 decades is destroyed, and now the GBI needs your help to find who did it. The GBI released video showing the moment an explosion tore into the Georgia Guidestones in Elbert County. You can see that car leaving the scene. That was just moments after the blast. Authorities say it happened Wednesday morning about 4. Crews spent Wednesday tearing down what remained of that mysterious structure, the monument often called America's Stonehenge. The stones were inscribed with 10 guiding principles, each etched in stone using languages from around the world. The meaning behind those monoliths had been unclear since the structure was built in 1980.
Sounds suspicious.
It's a little bit suspicious, don't you think? There's also the Coral Castle in Florida, built by Edward Lee Scallon. Do you know about Coral Castle?
No.
So Coral Castle, if you look that up, that's this little guy built this thing.
Well, that's a nice little devilish
giant stones and everything.
Very cute.
And he built a thing that shows exactly where Polaris is also, and that's been up for quite some time. So my prediction is something's going to happen at Coral Castle to get rid of that rock solid proof that we're not moving. There it is right there. So when you zoom in
that's a
on
big
that
hole, though.
Yeah,
It's a
but
big
see
hole.
that little X?
That's a crosshair.
That little crosshair. So
Yeah.
the Polaris moves. There's a tight little circle around where the X is, and each one of those quadrants tells you what season you're in.
So this guy that built this, he's a less sort of, it's less precise.
Well, no, it's exactly precise.
It looks more tribal, though.
Well, if you look,
it's aesthetically tribal, Dave.
I'm with you, but he built this thing where you had an 11,000-pound door that you can spin with one finger, but he did it with himself with no big equipment. He said he had the secret of the pyramids.
Aliens. The aliens are coming. They
Can't
want to
believe
climb.
finally everyone's trans enough, so the aliens are showing their asses. Why'd they wait so long? I'll tell you why. That's why. They told me I had to ask them every year. I said, please give me the cures for cancer. Please give me the technology. They said, no. Why not? Why not? No trans. I never knew what he was talking about. I know years later, we're out. Hey, we're the aliens. We'll make things fly. You're still going to pay taxes, though, but we're going to stop all the wars.
Oh, man.
No ads. What is this?
They're all gonna be.
You got to pay more taxes.
Yeah, you got to pay taxes to feed us, but it's the way it is. We'll,
Hey,
gasoline engine cars.
no pictures.
we'll give you the monorail.
You can turn your gasoline engine cars in at the police station.
You know what they're going to be the first thing they're going to
I like
say is
that.
that love is love. That's the first thing we have to tell everyone is that love is love. Love whatever you want, whoever you want. That's the first thing we're saying. We're from Andromeda. So we're very advanced.
We're from
We're
Andromeda.
going to make you advanced. Big surprise.
I haven't heard from anybody that really is biting on the alien stuff.
No, it's like the world is so much of a joke by now. Really, everyone kind of knows.
Yeah, I really haven't. I usually, if there's you see people like with the corona stuff, there's tons of people
Yep.
outside wearing masks. I haven't seen or heard from
Aliens.
anybody that thinks the alien thing is real.
Aliens. Come on.
Yeah, people aren't biting on it, and people.
No.
I think people are in a mindset. Like, even guys like my dad would be like, "That's fucking fake.
Yeah,
That's not real."
yeah.
I heard a guy telling a story that I told him, but he's saying he heard it somewhere
That's a
else.
good thing.
They'd be like, "It's not fucking
I
military."
think
shit."
instinctually, sometimes people get to a certain point where they instinctually know that by now space is fake. So when them talking about aliens is kind of a joke.
I think it's gonna be like the only people are gonna be like Las Vegas vacation types. So like, yo, that UFO, like NPC, like
The people at the slot machines already.
Then-
Whoa, that's the reaction.
whoa.
They piss their pants so they don't lose their seat.
They just turn right back to the machine. They won like $31.
Yeah,
Instantly stop looking up at the sky. Then
they should do an alien halftime show for the NFL.
they will.
UFOs.
That would be cool.
It scans everybody.
Can you believe like the first like public big alien sighting if they did it at the NFL or something?
That would be
The doors
best.
open up. They're
They
coming
should.
in.
Good.
Off,
Fuck it. Fuck them.
Yeah.
shooting guns and off.
Why not?
They scan a laser over the crowd. 225 random people run out of the stands onto the field. You see them.
Yeah.
They're all in the same suit.
They should
That'd
do
be
that.
cool looking.
That would be cool. They should do something cool at least if they're gonna
Yeah.
fuck with us.
Like that
Please-
show Moonbase is like a complete piece of shit. Tim Heidecker and Fred Armisen's show.
Please God, make me rich. Tim Heidecker's got a show.
Tim
What's it called?
Heidecker, and it's called Moonbase, and it got canceled after one season because it sucked.
Look that up on YouTube.
And Travis Kelce was in it. They killed Travis Kelce in the first episode, which I'm sure they're like, we killed Travis Kelce in the first episode.
Who's Travis Kelce? Is he like some handsome Chad?
He's Chad, tight end for the Chiefs, and I'm tired of seeing him.
We are going to the moon.
Oh, let's full screen this. Is this a trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Tim Heidecker's such a ghoul.
But like that, like you want to talk about like set design and shit.
I mean, I screwed up my whole life. That's why I need to get to the moon. I go up to the moon, I'm a hero.
Well, I'm with you, Cap.
Let's show NASA that we know what we're doing.
Interesting.
Now there's never going to be a TV show ever again. So who cares?
Because the money's gone.
The money's gone. No one's going to invest in this shit.
Okay, let's wrap up this segment with a review of an up-and-coming theorist.
The moon represents the underworld or hell. So we know beavers live underground, and we are going into the full moon beaver. We are going deep into the underworld. The moon is the only thing that watches over us at nighttime when we sleep. She been telling us her stories since we was babies. Don't this look familiar? You ever ask
This is
yourself
why they
do
wanna
parents
cure
put the
sleep
moon in
apnea.
stars and babies? Did you know that the moon only been here since 1776? The moon is
Okay,
not.
well,
There is a theory that the moon hasn't always been here, but a video like that's just called poisoning the well. It just makes people laugh, and because it is a little bit funny, but I don't believe anything that he said.
okay.